It is easy to understand that angels were very important in the Hebrew to the Hebrews because most of them were well acquainted with the Old Testament. They thought that angels they thought of angels as next to the very throne of God. They had read of the appearance of angels to many of God's servants and to many of the prophets. Angels were very important beings to them. As I have already mentioned, I do not believe there is an angel ministry to the church in our day. I do believe that that angels appear to men. If you think you have seen, I do not believe. I'm sorry. I do not believe that angels appear to men. If you think you have seen an angel, you should check with your doctor or with your psychiatrist because you saw something besides an angel. This reminds me of the two black fellows uh, who met after not having seen each other for a long time. One of them said, "Are you married?" And the other one replied, "Yes, I'm married." His friend then asked, "What kind of girl did you marry?" "Well," replied the other fellow, "I married an angel." The other one said, "You sure are lucky. Mine is still alive." Well, human beings never become angels. God has made this universe so that there are things visible and invisible. In Colossians chapter 1 and verse 16, we read that Christ created things visible and invisible. For example, you cannot see an atom, but it is material. And they say this desk is made of atoms, and it becomes energy. God created intelligences that are above man. You and I live in a universe uh, about which the Lord said, "In my Father's house are many mansions," meaning abiding places. See John chapter 14 and verse 2. Created intelligences live in these abiding places, and God has created a great deal more in this universe than you and I could ever dream of today. Man did not come from animals. There is a material kingdom, there is a animal kingdom, the human kingdom, and the spirit kingdom. There are creatures below man and creatures that are above man. We did not come from animals, and we will never become angels. You may remember the song, "I Want to Be an Angel," and "With the Angels Sing." When I was a little boy in Sunday school, that's McGee and not me, the teacher would line up the little brats, and I was the only good boy in the class, of course, and have us sing, "I want to be an angel with the angels sing." The last thing I wanted to be was an angel, and I still feel that way. I am very happy that the scripture makes it clear that I'm not going to be an angel. The word angel, angelos, means messenger and may be applied to a human or a divine messenger. Preachers are called angelos. There is a order of creatures that is supernatural, and we see that in Scripture. I think I could really surprise. I think it would really surprise us if we had any concept of the number of angels in the universe. They are called the host of heaven, and that means they are a whole lot of them. Their numbers apparently are not diminished or added to in any way, but we have no idea how many angels there are. They have an important part in God's plan. But Christ is superior to the angels, and that concludes that section. Now he's going to really run